us about the Federal Reserve System's second century.
Thank you.
I've been asked to close this ceremony, marking the 100th anniversary of the signing of the Federal Reserve Act, the law that created the Federal Reserve, by looking ahead to the next century. Given the well-known difficulties that economists have in forecasting even the next few quarters, I will happily point out one important advantage to making a 100-year forecast, which is I won't be around to explain why it was wrong. Our ability to make forecasts is limited, at least. Nevertheless, I'll venture one prediction that I don't think is too bold, which is this: the values that have sustained and served the Federal Reserve at its best and have permitted it to make critical contributions to the economic health of our nation during the past century will continue to serve it and the nation well in the century ahead. I urge U.S. banks to once again attract private capital. Dispassionate analysis, expertise, and commitment to public service, all are values that have served us well. But one value that strikes me as having been at least as important as any other has been the Federal Reserve's willingness, during its finest hours, to stand up to political pressure and make tough but necessary decisions. The fight against inflation during Paul and Alan's times in office was critical for the nation's longer-term prosperity and required perseverance in the face of heavy criticism. I keep in my office one of the 2x4s mailed to the Fed during Paul's tenure, which communicates some distinctly unfavorable views of high interest rates and their effects. More recently, of course, the Federal Reserve took controversial but necessary measures to arrest what was arguably the worst financial crisis in American history, helping to avert what likely would have been a much more severe economic downturn than the Great Recession that we did experience. Such a memorable fashion. Thank you all so much.